y'all? Jeannie's in the house. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna talk to you guys about myself today. So if you guys want to know more about me, I hope you hang around. I have a pretty interesting story. My life is could be a whole book or a few books. Okay, so I'm Haitian. I was born in Haiti. I was raised in Queens, New York, and Dorchester, Boston. My grandparents have always lived in Canada since I was born. So my family, because it was so hard to move to the U.S., like to stay and live and work in the U.S. legally, my family decided to move to Canada. I went to high school in Canada, of course. I studied music and learned the clarinet. In high school, my math was really bad, but my music was excellent. So they took away music for me. And so I could focus on math, and they gave me like double the math, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna double get the fuck out. So I left. I left, y'all. I left school. I quit high school for a long bit. Let's talk about my siblings. I have 3 brothers and a younger sister. I'm also a mom of one, a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful 22-year-old queen. Okay. And yeah, I am raised out of a Jehovah's Witness family. I don't necessarily practice the way most Jehovah's Witnesses practice, but I do a lot of things that most Jehovah's Witnesses do. Like, I don't celebrate Christmas, I don't celebrate birthdays, I don't celebrate Halloween, and I don't miss it. I don't feel like I need it. I have a different point of view when it comes to all these things. I prefer not to do it, and I'm comfortable in not doing it, and I would be more uncomfortable by doing it. So I just stay in what I know, and I just stick to that. Yeah, so I come from a Jehovah's Witness family. I was raised Jehovah's Witness, baptized Jehovah's Witness, and had a fallout in my family. I kind of raised myself from 16 to now, basically. I was a rebel. I've always had a mind of my own. I've always taught my daughter that actions equals consequences. I've always been ready to pay the consequences for my actions. So I've acted a lot in my life. And whatever came after that I had to deal with, then I would. But one thing I knew since I was a little girl is that I'm not going to hold back for no one and no reason. So yeah, I got pregnant at 19. I got pregnant at 19, girl, and I was shook. I came home one day, because I would run away, come in and out, come in and out, come in and out. Me and my parents, like me and my dad, we never saw eye to eye. And I came home one day, and my mom looked at me, she's like, B, you're pregnant. And I'm like, excuse me? I remember I was so insulted. I was like, excuse me? She's like, you're pregnant. I'm like, heck to the no, I'm not pregnant. Me pregnant? Why would I be pregnant? How would I be pregnant? It was like impossible. Impossible. I can't be pregnant. Pregnant from where? Pregnant from who? Pregnant from what? She was like, you're pregnant. You got to go get tested and whatever. And I was 19. And I was like, I argued with her. I was mad at her. I was like, who the hell she think I am? Like, so many things that through my mind. And I was really mad at my mom. And she was like, you got to go get tested. No. So I went to the clinic and got tested, because the best test is a blood test. Okay? Because sometimes these tests that we be getting at the pharmacy could be like positive when you're a total negative, or negative when you're a total positive. So the best test, okay, just to let y'all know, the best test, if you really want to know if you're pregnant or preggo or pregga, get a blood test. So I went to the clinic and got a blood test, and I was pregnant, y'all. Y'all, I was pregnant. My mom was right. I can't even put in words what I was. I was shook. I cried. I was extremely scared because my father is extremely strict. So I was like, I wasn't married. I was like, okay, my life was over. Legit. To me, I was a dead woman walking. To me, it was like over. We're done. Nice to know you guys. Thank you for being my mom for that long. It was like I was saying my goodbyes because I was about to die. Okay, goodbye because I'm about to die. So I remember calling my mom from the clinic, and I said to my mom, and I was so embarrassed. I said to my mom, and I was crying my eyes out, and I said to my mom, "You were right, or you are right. I'm pregnant, and I'm not coming home." Cause I was so embarrassed. I could not face my parents. I could not talk to my mom. I could not face my mom and dad being pregnant at 19, being Haitian, being not married, being still a child. Like, heck to the no. So I was like, I'm not coming home. She's like, what? She's like, you better get your ass home. Like, where are you gonna? I'm like, I'm not coming home. I don't even remember now if my mom told my dad or I told my dad. I probably told my dad because my mom was like that. My mom didn't want to get in trouble with my dad. So instead of her giving my father the bad news, she would have us tell my dad. So if my dad wanted to freak out, he'll freak out directly towards us. So I probably had to tell my dad. And anyways, my dad was like, he washes his hands. Like, they have a way in Haiti, like, m'lavemem. He washes his hands for me, like, I'm not his daughter anymore, and whatever. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. So I left for a while. A long while. And when it came down to having my baby, shit went down because my baby father was quite violent. So this message goes out to the women that are dealing with violent homes or violent husbands, boyfriends, violent environments or unhealthy and toxic environments. However the hell you can get out. However it is. Like, because whatever you're scared of on the other side will be better than what you're going through right now. Just a quick message. So if you're going through something, find somebody to talk to about it. Whether it's a friend, whether it's a counselor, whether it's workers, social worker, whoever it is, whatever you're going through, find somebody to talk to about it. And when you're getting advice, take it for what it's worth, because nothing could be worse than what you're going through. Nothing could be worse than what you're going through. Trust your gut that God sent this person to listen to you, to talk to you, to advise you to get help. And get your ass up and get help. Get the fuck out of that. Like, period. No matter what it is, if it's to leave your home full of furniture, clothes, whatever, you could buy furniture over, you could buy clothes over, you could, like, just get the fuck out and start over. Period. Nothing is scarier, nothing is worse than the situation you are living at the moment. Just wanted to say that. So, I was in a very violent relationship, and I was not supposed to be having my baby that early. She was 2 months premature because it got violent and whatever. And I needed my parents. I needed my family. I needed my mom. I was not gonna have this baby without my mom. And that's when I connected with my mom. On the hospital bed, I kind of understood right away. Like, of course, I became a mother right away at 19, and I kind of understood what my mom was going through. And I saw my mom with the eyes of another mother, through the eyes of another mother, if that makes any sense. So yeah, that's when my mom and I connected, and I had my baby. And then it became too much. It became too much. So, because I was young, I wasn't necessarily ready. It, of course, wasn't planned, but it's the best thing that's ever happened to me. I wasn't ready, though. So I asked them to watch my daughter for a period of time while I go and get my life together. I tried going back to school so many times. School has never been for me. Another advice for people, young girls that are going through the stresses and the anxiety and the fears of school, education, society, what they should, what they shouldn't do. Do whatever your heart tells you. But like I said at the beginning, actions equals consequences. So if you quit school, there will be consequences. Whether good or bad, there will be consequences. And if you're ready to face these consequences, you'll be all right. You cannot complain because you made the choice to quit school. So if it's to work 2-3 jobs, then you're finna work 2-3 jobs to pay your rent. You're gonna have to do what you gotta do to get the life that you wanna get. I have never been an academic type girl. I learn on my own, I experience on my own, everything is on my own. Like it's very hard for me to sit in a room and have somebody tell me what to do, what to think, what to believe, what is. No, I will read the books that I want to read and I will educate myself on what I want to educate myself. That's me, that's personal to me. It worked for me, but it may not work for you. The only thing I'll say though, if school is not working for you, take the time, think about it. Contemplate, organize your mind, write it in a book. Where do you see yourself? What do you want to do? Does it really take school? Does it take a lot of school? Can you get it without school? I've been living a great life without school. But one thing school has taken from me, if I could say it like that, because for lack of a better word, is friendships. One thing I've always envied I used to envy. I used to envy that. I would go to a friend's house or whatever and they'd be like, oh yeah, well, she's been my friend since 2nd grade. I met her in college. Yeah, we went to university together. Whenever I would hear that, it would do something to me because I didn't go to college, because I didn't even finish high school, because I didn't go to university. But you know what? A bitch is smart as fuck. Excuse my language. Period. I made it a duty. If I'm not going to college, I'm gonna read. I'm gonna read a lot. I'm gonna educate myself. Every time I have money, I will take a class of something. And that's exactly what I did. But no, I did not finish college. No, I did not finish high school. No, I did not finish university. But I do speak 3 languages. I do understand a few languages. I have traveled so much in my life. Right now I'm talking to you and I'm in Africa. I've seen a lot of world. I've seen a lot of country. I've seen a lot of cultures. I am living through my passion. I'm a full-time singer and I've been traveling and only doing music since 2002, y'all. So there are no regrets there. Like I said, the only thing when it came to school was, I was like, shoot, I don't believe in regret. The only thing that really ate me up a little bit was the fact that I didn't have no school friends. I did not really keep any friends from high school, but I have made friends in my work, through music, through traveling. I've made a lot of friends, a lot of great friends. I'm very grateful for the friends that I have because right now the friends that I have are legit family. They're legit family. All this to say is throughout my life, I come from a very, very strict family. Once again, a Haitian family, a very religious family. My dad mostly is extremely religious. So it hasn't been easy to be me. It hasn't been easy to have a mind of my own. I had to deal with shit to get here, I had to stand by me and who I am and what I believe in to be here, because if you come from a Haitian family, you know our parents have a lot of effect on us. They have a lot of say all the time. So it hasn't been easy, but I am very proud of myself, of where I'm at, how far I've come. It's day and night. I used to be a heavy smoker. I used to smoke a lot of weed, a lot of cigarettes. I don't smoke anything anymore, absolutely nothing, nor do I judge people that smoke. I will just not date a smoker. That's all. I do deal with a lot of procrastination, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of I'm not enough thoughts in different ways, but it all comes down to that. So I've had to do a lot of work, self-improvement work on myself, and I am still doing so by reading a lot and by sharing with you guys. It really truly helps me, and by getting your comments or your DMs or what, like, it really helps me. And the fact that we can help each other that way, I am so grateful for, and I thank you for. I know what it is to feel alone. I know what it is to be misunderstood or to feel misunderstood. I know what it is to not at all see any light at the end of the fucking tunnel. Excuse me my language, but this one, I gotta be real. In this video, I have to be real. I know what it's like to not see light at the end of the tunnel for a long period of time. But you're gonna be all right. It's not because you don't have a high school diploma that your life is over. It's not because you didn't go to college that your life is over. It's not because you had a baby at 18 years old or 19 years old or 16 years old your life is over. Your life is never over. Your life ain't over till God says, oh, be done. Period. Your life ain't over. See it as a beginning all the time. When you wake up in the morning, okay, new day, new canvas. What colors am I gonna draw on there now? What is it gonna be? You live your best life. You live your best life. Actions equals consequences. If you're willing and if you're ready to face these consequences, act. Don't go out there killing people. Don't go out there hurting people. That's not what I'm talking about, because karma's a bitch. I'm just saying. Don't go out there hurting people. But for yourself, if you decide that school ain't for you, well, what else is for you? If you decide that you don't like your job, then what else? If you decide that, you know what, I'm a young mom, I need help, go get help. I'm in a toxic relationship, get the fuck out. Be proactive. Do something. Don't just sit in your situation. And it's not the end of the world. I'm a young mom, and look at me now. God is great. God is good. Lay your head on his shoulders. He's got you. Lay your head on God's shoulders and you will be all right. I thought it would be really interesting to share with you guys and be very open and transparent. And that's what I really promise myself to do on this channel, is to be completely transparent. So if you have any questions for me, please leave it in the comments down below. If you're a Haitian sister or a Haitian brother like me, please comment down below. If this was interesting to you and if you found it encouraging in any way, please comment down below. I would love to hear what you got to say. Like I said, it's never the end. It's not the end of the world. Everything happens in your mind, and it's not always true what your mind says. Yeah, there's so much more I could say, so we'll leave it for part 2. If you have any questions, please comment down below your questions, so like that I can answer all your questions on the part 2 of who am I, really? Get to know a little about me and about my life. Anyways, y'all, that's it for today. I really hope that my mini story encouraged or encourages some of you out there, or all of you out there, or most of you out there, and that something I said through this video resonates with you. I really do hope so. I love you guys. You guys stay safe out there. Please be kind to yourselves. Be kind to one another. Be patient with yourself. Be patient with one another. Most of all, love yourself and love one another. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching once again. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If this video really spoke to your soul, please share this video. Let's share the love. Let's share the knowledge. Let's share encouragement. I am here for y'all. DM me, whatever it is, whatever you need. I am here. I'll do the best that I can. I love y'all so much. Mwah. Kisses. Ciao.